6 Myths of Product Development, Harvard Business Review's 10 Must-Reads on Innovation. The authors are Professor Stefan Tomke from Harvard Business School and Donald Reinertsen, President of Reinertsen & Associates. The presentation is created by Li Wei, Technology Commercialization Manager from Agency for Science, Technology and Research, A-Star, Singapore. Many companies treat product development as if it were manufacturing. They control costs, demand predictable schedules, and deliverables. The managers push their teams to be more parsimonious, to write more detailed plans, and to minimize schedule variations and waste. While this tactic can boost the performance of factories, it generally backfires with product development. The process of designing products is profoundly different from the process of making them. In the world of manufacturing physical objects, tasks are repetitive. Activities are reasonably predictable. In product development, many tasks are unique, project requirements constantly change, and the output is actually the information, which can reside in multiple places at the same time. It is important for the executives to appreciate the difference and avoid fallacies that actually hurt product development efforts. There are 6 fallacies that undermine planning, execution, and evaluation of product development projects. Fallacy 1. High utilization of resource will improve performance. The reason of this fallacy is because the managers don't take into full account the intrinsic variability of development work, which can cause delays dramatically as utilization increases. And the increased R&D inventory due to delays is predominantly invisible because they largely consist of information. It is very difficult to notice or fight a problem that you can't see or measure. Besides the common solution to provide a capacity buffer, there are other viable solutions. Change the management control system and give different performance indicators rather than utilization. Selectively add extra resources in highly utilized areas. Limit the number of active projects to have clearer focus and priorities. Make the R&D inventory easier to see by using visual tools in project management process. Fallacy 2. Processing work in large batches is more economical. The reason of this fallacy is because the managers incorrectly believe that large batches produce economies of scale. Large batches do reduce the transaction cost. However, because of the queues in the process, they increase the holding cost. The optimal batch size is the point where the combined holding and transaction cost is lowest. The companies that understand how this works have exploited IT advances to optimize batch sizes, often with astonishing results. Fallacy 3. Teams need to faithfully follow their development plan. It is a very common misconception that any deviations from the plan is poor management and execution, thus we need to minimize them. However, many events during the product development can disprove the initial assumptions of the original plan, such as new testing results, unexpected information or ideas, abrupt shift of customers' preferences, and more. For all those reasons, sticking to the original plan, no matter how excellent its conception and how skillful its execution, can be a recipe for disaster. The plan should be treated as an initial hypothesis that is constantly revised as the evidence unfolds, economic assumptions change, or the opportunity is reassessed. Fallacy 4. The sooner a project is started, the sooner it will be finished. The managers often reason that anything accomplished on the new project is work that won't have to be done later. Such thinking usually leads to more projects than a company can vigorously pursue. It will cause the dilution of resource, and the dilution of resource is dangerous. If a project is started before it has the resources to move ahead, it will stumble slowly through the development process. When the duration of the project increases, the cost and schedule overruns will increase exponentially. The solution is to rigorously control the rate at which they start projects and resist the temptation to steal resources from an ongoing project to squeeze in new ones. Fallacy 5. The more features a product has, the better customers will like it. Product development teams seem to believe that adding features creates value for customers. Companies that challenge the belief usually create products that are elegant in their simplicity. To do that, the development team needs to define the problem clearly. The quality of a problem statement makes all the difference in a team's ability to focus on the few features that really matter and determine what to hide or omit. Fallacy 6. The project will be more successful if the team gets it right the first time. Requiring success on the first pass biases teams toward the lead risky solutions. And to avoid making mistakes, teams follow a linear process in which each stage is carefully monitored. Such linear process can cause project overruns because the feedback is delayed and the problems aren't unearthed until it is too late. The company should have the tolerance for fail early, fail often. The rapid experimentation generates new information and many diverse ideas, which is crucial to innovation projects. Let's have a quick summary. There are 6 fallacies about product development: high utilization of resource, large batch size, following plans strictly, starting projects too soon, too many features, and the mindset of the first time right. The negative effects of these misperceptions are explained, and practical suggestion to overcome them will help companies to avoid the mistakes and keep projects on track. For more presentations about innovation management and technology commercialization, please visit www.innodiary.org.